clay art. And I have it in a container. And clay art is something that you can use in different ways. You can let the children play with it. You can have it set up as an expression and have it displayed in a guest room at home or just in an area where you like for it to be. And also, you can set clay art up for the holidays. You can build a Christmas tree and paint the tree and also put bulbs on the tree. There are so many things that can be done with clay. And so where you start is you just go and you buy some clay, and you can look at courses on the internet that will help you to build your different clay items. Or you can do some drawing yourself and build your clay art from items that you have drawn. One of my popular pieces is the cat here. I built the cat first, and I painted this cat. Now this cat is built out of air dry clay, and I really didn't even have a design in mind when I was shaping this cat. I just shaped the cat, and I thought the shape was cute. And so once it dried, I painted the cat and put some eyes there, and his mouth and his nose, and of course his ears were built initially as well. And I thought it would be cute just to have his tail on the side. I could have put the tail in the back, or many different places, but this just shows that the tail is on the side. And I got a lot of positive reviews with this little cat, so I decided to build a chair, and the chair turned out really cute. And so when you're doing your clay art, you can mix the different pieces. For example, once I built the cat, this little white cat, he can also for the chair. So your little pieces can be used in multiple ways. So see, that little cat right there will sit on the chair. Oh, but not only will the little cat sit on the chair, this little bunny can also fit on the chair. And I like to do expressions with my clay art. So I'll do a short where I'll have 2 or 3 pieces, and I'll set them up as an expression. And I'll video those for my channel. And so these little items that were made out of clay, I like bunnies. And so my first bunny was the larger bunny. And he was so much fun to make, and I put a dime on his bottom. And when I spin him, he spins around really fast and really quick because of that dime. And I thought it would be cute to make another smaller bunny with the larger bunny. And then you see I have the chickadee here. This is the larger chickadee. I have another chickadee right now, is a smaller chickadee. But this little chickadee is such a cute little bird. These little birds go good with almost any expression. And then what you see here is a little ottoman. The ottoman kind of pairs with the chair, and I can set like the larger bunny. Actually, let's set the larger bunny here on the ottoman. And then let's kind of move some of this over and set the smaller bunny on the chair. see if I can do this. I'm working with limited space. So we have the ottoman with the larger bunny and then the smaller bunny. And the ottoman also has a little pillow that goes with it. And I don't think I packed it, so I don't have the little pillow. And then there is the snail. The snail has a lot of colors built into his shell. Kind of like that chair right there the little bunny is sitting on. This is acrylic paint, so once you make your character out of the air dry clay, then painting the character is a lot of fun as well. This little shell is a lime green, a red, a blue, a yellow, and then his body is a pewter gray. And I took some straw for his antennas and then just used some air dry clay to build in. Took some actually air dry clay. The whole thing is made out of air dry clay. And I took a little bit of the black acrylic for his eyes and his mouth. And then I also like to make a little sign when I'm doing my expressions. So this sign, let's get this one moved over. So this little clay sign has love on one side, and then the other side it has friends. And when you're doing your expressions, you can easily add to an expression with a sign. Isn't that cute? It just changed the whole thing when I put that little friend sign up. And another one of my little pieces is a little cat that I made out of air dry clay. And I put a little holder on his back. And when I was doing this little cat, I thought that making some jewelry, or jewelry I already have, and putting it into the little holder would be a cute thing. And it would just automatically give me a jewelry holder. Like I could take this little pearl, drop it in the back, and it could be a little jewelry holder. See? And that's really easy. And it gives me a place for my jewelry. Or you could just use the little holder in the back for just little things. Like you can put the sign back there. So you just, you're just being creative. And then of course there's the chickadee. Okay, so I am at work and I'm on my lunch break, and I thought I would just spend a little bit of time online talking about the clay art and how much fun it is to do. Clay art is a great hobby for those who like working with their hands, for those who love using paint, and like to paint things, and if you like to craft things, with your hand. Clay art can be used for so many different things. So I appreciate your coming online and spending a few minutes with me this afternoon. I have some more live shows that I'll be doing or talking with you live online. Thank you guys for dropping by. And so I'll see you soon, or I'll be talking with you soon. I'm wanting to do more live clay art talks, because I don't think people really realize that there's so many different hobbies out here, and clay art is a good hobby, or any sort of art. You don't have to be a professional, but having a hobby is just something that gives you something to do with your extra time, and also builds your confidence as well. As you build things out of clay art or draw things, it also helps to build your your confidence. So there's a payoff with having a hobby that can fill some of your time, especially if you're retired, and you're at home hours of the day, or if you're looking for a job and you just need something to fill your time to get your mind off that job search. Clay art or some sort of a hobby is great for that. But anyway, I'll talk with you guys later. Subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment in the chat, and I'll get back with you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.